How's everybody doing? All right, let's get this thing kicked off. We got a little windy, so let's not get our blown away, but we'll wait for that tonight. All righty, we're here in Des Moines, the Iowa State Capitol, and we're here for the Global Marijuana March 2008. Hey! Terry Mitchell, he's the one that usually MCs this event. He's not feeling well, but his wife called and said he'd be here in about a half hour. So what's up? We got lots of literature over here. Pick up some stuff so she can learn about cannabis issues. And there's a few free CDs over there. There's one that says "Run for the Cure." It's a guy up in Canada that swears by consuming hash oil that it will cure cancer, which I really hope that's true. That'd be great, you know. Okay, today's event here is it's basically an open forum. Anybody that wants to come up and say anything, they're more than welcome to. That's what we're here to do, is share our ideas. And Terry will do his spiel about his marijuana efforts, and I'll try to do mine. We got Ray, and we got the Johnny Reefer Seed, and all these guys that are doing something, to help change the cause. Who I am, I'm James Getman. I'm from Davenport. I'm the director of the Iowa State chapter of Iowa NORML. I've been doing it for, since year 2000, before taking over from Carl Olson. Well, I'll have to tell you some stuff about Carl too, but I've been involved in this marijuana legalization thing since the late 70s at Iowa State University. We had a NORML chapter up there that I helped get started. And when I left college and started working, I kind of got away from the legalization thing for a bit. And then about 1990, there was a reefer shortage, and everybody down there in the Quad Cities was bitching about, we can't get any pot. So they started having protest rallies. I don't know how that was supposed to bring more pot about, but we had the hemp festivals down there in the Quad Cities. So we did that 2 times a year, and that went pretty good until about 96, when the Davenport Police Department decided to shut us down by macing everybody. So that's a video that you can catch online. But I've been doing this stuff for a long time. I've been up. Some of you guys might have seen me up here in the past years, and I've been telling you to get involved in the political process. And I guess, can I get a show of hands of how many people that went to the Iowa caucuses? Anybody? All right, that's a pretty good number. Okay, well, as you know, you go to the caucus and you can propose platform flags, and then you nominate people to move up the line to the conventions. Now, after the caucus, you go to your county convention, and you become delegates to the district and state convention. So that's what I've been doing. I went to my caucus. I got elected as a delegate to the county convention. I served on the county convention credentials committee, and I also got elected at the county convention to move on to state and district convention. So we had a great convention up here in Dubuque a couple weeks ago. It caused a lot of stir, and I'm running for a national delegate, and hopefully I'll get to go to the convention up in Minneapolis in September. Now, I've been working with the Republicans, and Carl Olson, he's been working with the Democrats. And I'll tell you a little bit about what Carl's been doing. He's been on the state platform committee for, like 3 or 4 cycles now. And they've had medical marijuana, decriminalization, kill the drug tax stamp, industrial hemp. They had all these issues on the platform for like 3 or 4 cycles now, but their candidates won't vote for it. So that's what you people have to do, is talk to your Democratic state senators and representatives and point it out that it is on their platform, and why don't we get some laws implemented. I was disappointed. We didn't have any laws introduced this session for, usually there's one for medical marijuana, so they need to hear from you. Let's get the Democrats motivated here, because it's in their platform. I'm working with the Republicans. We're gonna try to get Ron Paul nominated up there in Minneapolis. A lot of you people are familiar with Ron Paul. Yay! Yeah, the revolution, man, it started. We got a lot of Ron Paul people in Scott County who are taking over the Republican Party, and we're going to need everybody's help throughout all 5 districts to get Ron Paul in there. We got a number of Ron Paul people that did like what I'm talking about. You go through the caucus process onto your county convention, onto your district, and so we got several Ron Paul people now on state committees. And they got it into the rules. They had a meeting here about a week ago that Ron Paul will be allowed to speak at the state Republican convention if he comes, and or his representative. So it's real exciting. The Ron Paul revolution is moving forward, and we want to thank everybody's help in that. So regardless of which party you have a preference for, get involved with a party and make it known to these people that you're in support of cannabis reform laws. I mean, I've done a lot. I've met almost every presidential candidate that came around. I wear this print shirt with pot leaves on it, and people were saying, "Is that Canadian maple leaf?" I don't think so. But you know, had my picture taken with Tommy Thompson. I met Giuliani and Romney and McCain and all these people, and that's what we need to do, is get out and meet the candidates. They'll be coming around this summer. They'll knock on your door and say, "Vote for me," and you can say, "Well, what do you think about cannabis issues?" "Oh, I ain't voting for that." And you tell them that you ain't voting for them either. And if they hear that enough, that people are going to tell them that I ain't going to vote for them because they won't support at least medical marijuana at the minimum, you know. So we've got to move medical marijuana forward. We've got to reduce penalties, and this stupid drug tax thing is such a joke. I don't know, a lot of people probably know that much about it, but when you get arrested for more than 42 grams, they charge you with a felony for not purchasing the drug tax stamp. And it's just ridiculous, you know. They say it's a revenue generator, but actually it's a additional penalty, which violates what the federal court had ruled about drug tax. You know, if it's a penalty, and that's double jeopardy. You're getting penalty for the criminal, and then you're getting penalty through the civil process. And they say it's not right, but so unfortunately, Iowa's law hasn't been overturned yet. So I guess we'll just have to put pressure on the legislature to get rid of it. But yeah, I don't know, something like. I'm trying to remember what the percentage was. It's like they collected like maybe $4 million in taxes, and they assessed like 50 million in assessments. So they're only collecting 11% of the tax. How effective is a tax where you only collect 11% of it? It'd be like all of us who own property, and only 11% of us pay our property taxes. Nobody else does. That's not very effective, you know. So you know, that's why we're all here, to learn about the political process. You did the first step was the caucus. Get out and meet your candidates. You know, join campaigns. If there's a candidate you like, you know, see what you can do to work on them to kind of bend a little bit on the cannabis issues. At least get them to support medical marijuana, and if they do, you know, try to help them out with their campaign and get known in your community. I mean, everybody knows me as that hemp guy because I've been running public access TV for like I don't know, 15 years now. You know, I show up and go, "Oh, it's that hemp guy," you know. And at first it was kind of a shocker to them, but now everybody's pretty friendly. They just ask questions, want to know what I'm up to, and I try to tell them what I know about it, and yeah, that's what's important, to get involved, you know. Well, let's see, I'm going to let the mic go for a minute here, so if anybody else wants to come up and speak, you're more than welcome to. It's an open forum. Anybody's got ideas, shout them out. Thanks.
How's everybody doing? All right. That's good. That's good everybody made it, because it's supposed to be raining right now. I don't know. So, didn't have anything really prepared or anything like that, but y'all knew I was probably going to get up here and talk. A lot of you is probably going to go down to Berlin, hear some music later, right? Yeah. You know, some of you don't know how to get to Berlin. I was talking to a few people. Does everybody know how to get there?
No. How to get there?
Well, it's on Penn Avenue. It's off of 6. You go across the bridge right over here. I don't know. We'll start drawing maps. All right.
Make a big train.
Right on 6?
Yeah.
Cross the bridge.
You stay on 6, you'll see it.
You stay going down 6.
Oh,
that
It is a very windy day. Now, as you all know, I wish Jim had some more literature there about the federal bill. What is it? Is it 5382 or 5483? What is it, Jim?
I forgot to mention, yeah, there is a federal
legislation has been.
bill.
Yeah, there's 2 bills that were introduced on the 17th. One is for medical marijuana use, and one is for people that are over 18. It's going to decriminalize it. They want to allow it to 100 grams before anybody goes to jail. It's Bill 58.